honestly didn't think that this would work. Ugh. Wow, it looks so good. The thing is like, for the PS2, it doesn't work on mine. And the thing is, this game is all scratched up, so I didn't think it would work at all, but it works pretty well for the PS3. I don't think I'll be making a full walkthrough this, though.
For a Dragon's Age. We now
It's just really long, there's like a
12,000
lot of exploring, and you gotta find all the gems. It's like, I don't think I'll be able to tackle all that.
Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple!
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly. That does it!
Looks like I've got some things to do.
I've always wondered as a kid who voiced him. I always like thought it was Pee-wee, but
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons.
or maybe it is
first. That's
Paul
all I can
Rubens
tell you.
Pee-wee. I don't know. Someone Internet Movie Database it. Oh, I was gonna say, I remember back then as a kid, I was like really obsessed with Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. Those were like two of my favorites. And as a kid, I was just like, oh my god, it'd be great if there was like a movie or something like this. And as a kid, like, you know, I grew up with, you know, video cassette tapes, like VHS tapes. And we would have these blank tapes though, and they would have like stickers on them. Like, you just put the sticker right underneath the VHS tape, and then, you know, just write whatever you want to do, whatever it is, like, you know, like, oh, his first birthday, or, you know, like 10th anniversary, you know, just like to label that shit. And I didn't know how electricity worked or anything like that, or how these things worked. I honestly, so like what I did was like I grabbed one of the VHS tapes, I put a sticker right underneath, and I wrote Spyro the Dragon in my like very messy, like 7-year-old handwriting. And I thought like if I wrote that, there would magically be a movie of Spyro the Dragon, and I would be able to watch it. But I remember I just put it in the VHS, and I was like, there's nothing playing. What the hell? And that was 7-year-old me with that kind of stupid logic. I wasn't very bright as a kid, as you may have picked up. Alright, like, I really remember that. I don't think I even told my parents about that though, but I didn't know how it all worked.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Okay, I know there's a secret passage if you just jump on all these. Yeah. I don't know how I figured that one out. I think I just like randomly did that. I'm like, oh my god. Let's just go in here though for now. I'm like thinking about like, you know, getting all the treasure, but I'm like, no, I probably won't even do a full walkthrough of this. Because I have so many games that I need to play. I still need to finish the Evil Within 2 with the classic skin. And yeah. It's just like, if I add this to the list of games that I want to play, that would be way too much to keep track of. I think you can actually die if you jump at this thing. No, you can't. But holy crap, this brings back so much memories. The thing is like, I think I only played it... At the time, I only had a demo of this game. I really want my PS1 demos back. Those were...
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro.
I would say, like, I had more fun with the PS1 demos than I did with the actual base games. Because, like, they had so much things. Like, I remember one of these games, I think I might make a walkthrough, that Parasite Eve. That game freaked me out. I never played it, but I remember, I've told you guys before that, though, I had this PS1 demo that had, like, a crap load of games to play, and it had, like, these game trailers as well. And Parasite Eve was one of them, and I never played it, but I saw the game trailer, and it really freaked me out. I'm like, what the fuck? So that's the game that I kind of want to play. Never played it, but always been curious as to what the hell it's about. And I know there's a second game. Oh, shit. There's a second game, Parasite Eve 2, and then there's a third one, The Third Birthday. I was going to get that for the PSP, but I just chose not to. At the time, I was like really young and I didn't have... And I was very short on money. I would only get money by crushing cans and taking them to the recycle. And at the time, it was like, you got 80 bucks, and I was like so excited. Now that I got a job, looking back, I'm like, yeah, this isn't much. You know, the things you think about when you're a kid, it's just amazing.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump, and try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
As I've mentioned before, I had no tactics when it came to these games. I would just like... I can't go through this, right? Yeah, there's like a magic force field. I always like... felt like there was a way that I can get past that if I would just like run alongside it and just keep charging at it. I actually tried out like if I could play PS2 games on this PS3. I was pretty sure you could, because it for the memory utility it gave you the option of like playing PS2 games. Or I mean like creating a oh shit, he just takes a jab at you. Yeah, like it gives you the option like to create a PS1 save utility or PS2. So I went to try a game for the PS2, it doesn't work. It is not compatible. I mean, why give me the option of creating a PS2 utility if you're not going to let me play PS2 games? Kind of a letdown. Kind of a bummer. Kind of a tease, though, actually, right there. Now you're teasing is just like, yes, you could create a save file for PS2 games. I'm like, oh, thank God, I won't have to disconnect and then reconnect the PS2. And then they're like, nope, lies, we lied. You won't be able to play your favorite games. I'm like, well, fuck. In a way, I'm kind of glad, though, because at least I'll get to...
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
What was it saying? I forgot. Oh, well. But, oh, yeah, gosh, I'm tired. But yeah, like, yeah, the good thing is at least I'll be able to, like, the PS2 won't be gathering dust, so it'll get some use. It won't be left alone. It won't, I'll still be able to use it and relive the good old glory days. Oh, shit. The glory days of being alone. Oh shit, I forgot this guy one.
to know a secret? Use the triangle button when you want to zoom in and look around. Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Luckily, I have tomorrow off. Oh, okay. Okay, I need to put my feet up. I can't. Alright. As I was saying, I'm glad that I have the day. Oh. I'm really glad I have tomorrow off, though. This whole week. Well, we didn't work on Monday, which was Christmas. Thank God. I didn't have to work the day before either, so I'm glad for that. But Tuesday I had to work from 7 to 1, which is bullcrap. Oh Christ, dude. Yeah, that was bullcrap. But the days after that, like Wednesday and Thursday, today, I only did 4-hour shifts, which was pretty easy. Little baby shifts. And yeah, I have tomorrow off, which is great. I get to sleep in. I get to relax. I get to read my little comic books and play more. And then I have to open the next day. But I don't mind though, actually. I actually didn't like working on the weekends because I had to I had to close. And I had to work like extremely long hours, but like 6-hour shifts on the weekends, which is boring. But now I just work like 4 hours, like 5 to 10, which I mean, like, I still don't want to work weekends, but it's actually really cool because it's not that long and it's only mornings, and the mornings are a little simpler on me for the weekends. And then you have I open with really cool people, so it actually makes it a lot easier.
Big enemies like this Gnorc with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should
How
defeat
do we
them.
do the trick? I remember so much dialogue from this, but as a kid, I don't know, I'm pretty sure everyone's got this, but especially when playing video games, are oh yeah, look, I got all the gems. Playing video games are just like watching TV shows, like your favorite cartoons. You don't really listen to the dialogue or understand it. You don't really process it. I mean, you hear it, but you don't really understand what they're saying. And you'll be like, blah, 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 blah. Just get to the funny parts. Just get to, them throwing pies at each other or saying something stupid or making a funny noise. I think one of them just, walked up, you're like, beep, 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 beep. No, hold on. Doop, 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 doop. Hello, Martico. If you prove you fall by red 10 dragons, then you may be able to use the ability to fly to the next world. How many dragons a day? Oh, I just need one. Oh God.
Cool Flash, do that again. The artisan's boss is through a portal behind me. You can challenge him now, if you feel you are ready.
Okay, I won't do that boss though, actually. I mean, I can beat him, but there's one boss. It'll be the final part before I turn this off. It's the one memorable boss that I had a lot of fun with. I'm telling you, there's this. I mean, so many flashbacks back then. I mean, yeah. It's to be a kid again, though. You know, back then when you think it's like, oh my god, your biggest worry, the biggest problem is homework, doing math problems, and then reading comprehension. You know, it's just like it can't get harder than this. And you're like, oh, you're so wrong. Oh, you were so wrong, little boy.
Welcome to Peacekeeper, Spyro. Look how our treasure has been turned against us and stolen. Recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
But yeah, I just remember, like, I think it was my cousin or my second cousin or something. Oh shit. I remember these guys take a jab at you. Alright, these guys will fire at you if you... And the last time words... That's what I always thought was funny. And then these guys, like, they run away... Well, not these guys right now, but those guys over there, they're gonna run away from you, though, at first to hide in the tents, but if you burn them all down, they get pissed off and they start, like, attacking you. Alright, let's get to the... Let me get... Oh, shit.
Hi, Spyro! Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
I think you need jewels in order to get on this guy's balloon. It's far and very dangerous. Maybe find without... Yeah. I'm not gonna bother doing that. Oh yeah. Move. Oh yeah, you can moon this guy. I always had fun with that. Alright. But I won't do that. I'm gonna go to this doctor, Dr. Shemp. And I had a lot of fun memories with this one, actually. Cause I wasn't really scared, I was just like, I was mostly dumbfounded. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'll die at one part, watch. He'll just come after you. Yeah, he falls after you. I always thought that was funny. Damn it, no! I want you guys to see. Okay, you guys don't see, alright. I don't want to waste too many lives. I was mostly dumbfounded. I was like, what the hell's going... What? Because she doesn't hurt you, but... I remember I always... Okay, I don't want to say it because that's a little... It's a little offensive. It's a little offensive. Well, it's not offensive, but... Now that I mention the fact that it is offensive and I say it, you guys will be like, okay, I know where his mind was at, so that is kind of technically offensive, so... Had I not mentioned it, it wouldn't have been offensive. I don't know if you guys get it. But I thought this as a kid, though, so... It's not really offensive at all. I don't know, I should stop. I remember as a kid, I would just say things. I'd be like, hey look, it's blank. I didn't know better. But yeah, this level just dumbfounded me, mostly because of these guys though. I didn't know you had to charge them, I thought you had to flame them. It's just like, it was just so weird because she slaps them and they run after you. And I'm like, what? What is going on? Oh, it's What's most memorable at this level is the boss fight. And I was so proud when I was able to beat him.
This guy thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I'll tell you one thing. He should watch his back.
This guy, I thought it was... I mean, like, back then, my strategic skills were not that great. So when I was able to beat this guy, I was very proud. I think you could do the same with this in this part. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright. Dude, holy shit. Okay, this guy is... Yeah, I'm supposed to... Alright, so don't wait for me, just gotta go for it. And then this one he does the same, you just gotta jump over. Okay. There we go. Very memorable, but I mean it's pretty easy now, you know, when you know the pattern, but when you have a kid and you don't have the... Your brain isn't so much of a sponge, it doesn't have that intelligence. You're a little dumbfounded, you're a little like confused, you know what you don't know what you're doing, you're like, huh? And you just charge at them and just fire non-stop. It's just, I'm telling you, I'm really glad I'm going back to all these PS1 games. It's just, man, really, really great days back then. Anyways, I'm gonna stop right here. I won't do a full walkthrough of this. You guys can probably just like, I mean, unless people want me to, though, actually. Like, if I see, like, the view count is really high and people want it, then I'll probably think about it, though. I just have so many other games to play, that's why. But I'll probably come back to this at one point, though. It's really bringing back a lot of good memories that I would love to revisit. Anyways, thank you guys again for watching. Leave a like, comment, and if you're new, subscribe. If you guys have any suggestions on what games for me to play, lay it on me. I'll try my best to play them. Anyways, that's it for today. Bye-bye, guys.